We now take you to the land down under, where there are new doubts over Australia's nuclear submarine future. United States congressional report recently raised the prospect that Australia may never receive the Aukus submarines it had ordered, despite a lot of, enough and more song and dance about it, committing almost $1/3 trillion to the program. Now, this report also explored the option of sending American submarines to Canberra, which will stay under Washington's control, completely different from what the Aukus understanding was. This comes as relations with Washington are witnessing an unprecedented dip under Trump 2.0 administration, and the United Kingdom under Keir Starmer facing similar production line issues. The submarines are considered essential to Australia's long-range deterrence, stealth surveillance and regional power projection. But now the question is whether Australia gets the submarines at all or not, or simply just manages to host American ones. Let's take a look at how things stand right now. First and foremost, the nuclear submarine deal that was signed under much song and dance now stands completely in deep uncertainty. And this impacts Australia very significantly because it is in the Indo-Pacific where China is looking to scale up its presence even more. Now, almost $368 billion has been committed by Australia till now. That's almost $1/3 trillion of money committed to get world-class submarines. 0 of those have been delivered, and the prospect of getting any of them soon also is now very dim. First boat is set to be available by 2032. That's the earliest timeline, and even that looks difficult at this stage. Now, this is important for long-range deterrence. As I said, Australia also is in the Pacific, exactly where China now wants to wield greater influence. And that is why AUKUS was actually signed to send out a strong message to Chinese President Xi Jinping. But that message really loses its relevance, value, if this is how the deal looks right now. The US fleet is actually short by 17 ports, which means that Donald Trump wants that this should actually prioritize American interests over the interests of allies, something that comes almost naturally to the Trump administration. And that puts deep question marks over the ability of some of these countries to collectively take on China in the Indo-Pacific, in the Pacific region.